If you're studying biotechnology and making money excites you, then this video is going to be a game changer video for your career, your thought process. My name is Shekhar Suman and today I am here to talk about the latest advancements in AI which can help you make a lot of money from AI in biology. There was an era where people said that if you have studied biology, there is only two options, either go for medical or go for the nursing or pharmacy. These kind of options were there. But then comes the brainchild of merging biology with technology, and biotechnology was born. A lot of companies got started. In fact, as of today, there are 16,000 companies just in India. Globally, there are more than 80,000 companies in biotech who are leading the way. But the reason I'm making this video is, if making money excites you, if biology excites you, and if AI excites you, then you have got the right combination, my dear friend. Now let's look at the historical technological shift, okay? When the internet came into being, there was a guy who was a financial analyst in the stock market, and his name was Jeff Bezos, and he thought, why can't I make a website where I can sell, book? And he created Amazon.com. Rest is history. Let's look at another example. GPS came into being, smartphones came into being. One guy thought, why can't people sit in strangers' car and go to their destination? Uber was born, right? And rest is history. Same way, each time there is a technology change, there is a technology shift, there is a lot of opportunity to make money. Now, what is the biggest, I'm talking about the biggest technology shift in last 400 years, or let's say 1,000 years in human history? The answer is artificial intelligence. Yes, you heard me right. Artificial intelligence is changing every industry. What has never been seen in 1,000 years is happening today. Today, without even lifting my finger, I can make things happen thanks to AI. Correct? But the question is, how can you, a biology professional, implement AI in research or in anything and earn a lot of money? The devil is in the details. So first, I'm going to tell you 7 to 10 latest developments in AI which you have to read in between the lines to understand what's happening. And then towards the end, I'll tell you how can you be making money from this ever-growing, ever-evolving universe of artificial intelligence and machine learning. Now, for those who are scared of AI, that it will replace you, well, it will not replace you, it will replace inefficiency. So if you are inefficient, it will replace you. So don't be inefficient. Watch this video till the end and comment below what are your thoughts. Now, first thing I would like to highlight here is, if I have money, where would I invest? So let us say that I'm Anthropic, the biggest and the most intelligent AI company in the world. Where would I put my money? If I put my money in biology, then definitely AI in biology is a growing field, and that's what exactly happened. In early April 2026, Anthropic has acquired Coefficient Bio for not 100 or 200 million, exact $400 million. All stock deals signaling the frontiers of AI labs, and now they are making direct bets into drug discovery. But hold on. Here is a devil in the details. This particular company, Coefficient Bio, is actually just 8 months old. So 8 months ago, they got started. What they did in 8 months that now Anthropic, the most powerful AI company, is buying them for $400 million. Now the answer is drug discovery. So the first hint is, if you learn AI ML in drug discovery, your valuation for salary or growth or earning capacity goes from 0 to 8x in just 8 months. That's what happened to Coefficient Bio, and that can happen to you. So that's the first hint. Now let's move on to the second hint. Second thing where AI is reshaping history. All have been looking at AI, the pre-AI era, as hunter-gatherer of biology. So what we were doing? We were just doing discovery. Like, I discovered this, I discovered that. Jennifer Doudna discovered CRISPR, right? That era is gone now. Hunter-gatherer, discoverer of biology. Today, humans are becoming the generative biology. So they are entering into the generative biology. Protein language models were there, which were interpreting the grammar to structure predictors like AlphaFold or next-gen genetic models were there. Now, these are now enabling researchers to decode, predict, and even create complex biological molecules. That's what I wanted to say. Discover a molecule, a new molecule, like DNA was a molecule by Watson and Crick. So they discovered, right? So the word has now changed. Now, the next generation of researchers will not discover. They will build biological molecules from scratch using AI, and AlphaFold is now enabling that. That's something which should excite you. So if you learn AlphaFold, you can create your own biomolecule, patent it, and sell it. right? That is another devil in the details you should know. Now let's look at the third one. There is a multimodal AI for cancer target discovery now. Cancer drug target discovery is very difficult because the cancer metastasizes and it changes its receptor, so no drug can really bind. There is a report in Scientific Reports dated April 12, 2026, where researchers including Alex Zavaronko his team has advanced the disease-specific integration of multimodal target identification models, leveraging multi-omics and computational model accelerate cancer drug development. So as we know, cancer drug development has been stalled for years because the cancer tumor changes its receptor, so it is very difficult for a drug to bind. Using multimodal omics, now we can solve that. So that is where the next money is coming. So the first I told you is drug discovery, the second I told you is generating your own molecule, the third is going into cancer research. Now the fourth one, which is my favorite, hot favorite, is we have a market forecast company. It is called as Precedence Research, and they have come up with a research. They have come up with a market research, and they have mentioned that AI in biotech is going to be a strong growth driver. $25 billion worth of market will be there by mid of 2030. So by July of 2030, we will see that the AI in drug discovery, AI in biology market will be at $25 billion. Now, Precedence Research, when they say it, it really happens. In the past also, many things they have predicted, and it has happened. $2.1 billion as of today, the US market is of AI, ML in drug discovery. And there is a growth which is being driven by primarily genomics, drug discovery, and precision medicine, right? But hold on, this is just the tip of the iceberg. So yes, we have proof, we have the direction, but now what exactly can be your competitive advantage so that nobody else can, overpower you or, start earning more than you? So here is the thing you should know. AI, we are always shouting, but now AI is secondary, data is primary. So even though I have an AI model which can analyze data, because the AI data, the data is of course sitting with the pharmaceutical companies. So big companies are emerging with latest models, and AlphaFold 3 is here, ESM3, Boltzmann, Minecraft, SCGPT. Now new models like Jam2, Boltzmann and ISO-DD and Boltzmann AI in drug discovery is there now. Of course, Boltzmann and AI in drug discovery you can use free of cost if you are registered with Biotechnology's CRO for AI/ML in drug discovery training program and internship, because Boltzmann AI is given free of cost. You can do drug discovery using Boltzmann AI, one of the topmost research tool for drug discovery which exists as of today in the market is Boltzmann AI. You can utilize that. So biology native data infrastructure is becoming the new mode, and if you have the data, if you know how to use the AI tool, that is where you win. So as an individual, you won't have data, but if you know the tool, companies will hire you because they have the data. Nobody knows how to use the tool, so you have to learn the tool. So first thing I told you is you have to get into AI drug discovery, generative biology. Then I told you about learning the tools. Now we also told you that there is a market which is huge. But now the question is, which are the companies which will hire you, right? So GSK, Eli Lilly are the two big major companies which you should target. Now why? Because recently they have struck a major model deal, AI model access deal with Neotech and Chai Discovery for access to their oncology and drug design foundation models, with GSK committing $50 million upfront to Neotech, and Eli Lilly is paying a mid 8-figure annual access for Chai Discovery for biologics design. Now this is crazy. Why would Eli Lilly, which is such a huge company, go and tie up with Chai Discovery, right? Because they don't have the platform. Chai Discovery has the drug discovery platform. That's exactly I'm telling you. If you learn Boltzmann AI, you can do that. So how do you do that? Well, you have to do projects with Biotechnology's CRO. The link is given in the description. And of course, apart from that, the internship projects are always available. You can just click the link in the description, chat with our expert scientist, and get registered for this. You will get an opportunity to work on Boltzmann AI also. Now moving forward, there is another site of hope which was there since last 3 years, but now it is consolidated. So what happened is on April 7, 2026, researchers came up with a new report and they highlighted that AI can now detect higher order correlations embedded in petabytes of biological data. So now, for example, AlphaFold has the ability to tell the researcher that which small molecule which we can design that will change the protein structure to the desired structural model which you want. So if the protein structure is like this, you want it to be like this, you can design a molecule using AlphaFold's report, and that molecule will change the protein folding according to what you want. So this is where now you can use AI to re-engineer drug discovery. You can use AI to fold the protein your way. Never done. Still the kids are learning AI protein folding, but here is AI doing re-engineering of protein folding. That's crazy, right? Now, what really excites me is the next point. Okay, hold on. What happened, amazing thing was, like, I was reading a research paper and I found out that synthetic biology is the new frontier of AI. So what really happened here? So scientists used AI-assisted design to produce artificial genes. But okay, artificial genes they designed. What more they could do? They created a complete AI program was used to create an entire synthetic organism from scratch using that gene, right? So, okay, they could design the gene. No, they could design an organism out of that gene. That means the growing field of synthetic biology will now be called as generative biology, right? We no longer create artificial organisms, we synthesize them and we use it using generative AI, right? So that is where how you can generate an article. Instead, you could just chat with the AI and say, I want to have a bacteria which has these things. It designs the gene and goes ahead and designs the organism in the lab. That is where I keep telling you, there are 3 layers. The first layer is the algorithmic layer, the second layer is the agentic layer, and the third layer will be robotic AI. So the first layer is where today we are stuck, and the second layer is coming. Of course, we have agentic AI in biology training program also available, and the next level will be where robots will be performing in lab and you will be sitting safely on the sofa and watching. Now that's the future of biology we all imagine. But hold on, here's the 9th point which I would like to highlight. Biotech now has entered the builders phase. Like I mentioned, drug discovery is no longer just about discovering a drug, it is about drug creation, right? So according to a 2026 Biotech AI report from Benchling, the sector is now entering a builder phase. Like we have been seeing, we always say CRISPR was discovered. Now we are saying we built a molecule, we built a thing. So now because we have data, now that is reshaping the AI, and AI being the default of R&D, there is a staggering 80% of organizations which are increasing their AI budget. In fact, we have a company in Gujarat which is approached by a Biotechnica CRO so that we can train all their scientists on AI, and it's a big contract we got. Now 23% of the entire spending of that company, they're giving us the entire R&D budget, 23% they're giving us because they want us to train them on drug discovery. Imagine the world where companies start shifting their R&D budgets from wet lab innovation to dry lab AI, ML and drug discovery. This is the future of biology, my dear friend. Now the question to be asked is, how do you earn money from here? This is the point where I come into picture. See, my specialization is not just AI. My specialization is how do you commercialize AI? How do you earn money from AI? And how do you use that in biology? Today you are in the world where you won't discover. The area of discovery is dead, okay? The era of discovery is dead. Today you are in the builder phase. So utilize AI to design genes, utilize AI to design organisms, utilize AI to do something which is a problem in the world. For example, we have carbon capture devices. What if you could create an organism which can capture carbon? It grows fast, but it is not harmful. We can just place small pods of that in every corner, and the government will be the biggest buyer of your product because it reduces the pollution, right? Imagine a world where you don't need room freshener or air fresheners. You create an organism. That is where the next big money is. Drug discovery is the big money. Protein folding is the big money. Protein engineering is the big money. And you have to dive deep into this. See, the only way scientists have made money is by diving deep. So you have the basics already. You have learned biology. Now you have to master AI, and then come sit with me. We will commercialize AI together. I am mentoring right now 7 AI startups, and I'm here to guide all of you in biology to win the world of biology with AI. The details about our course and internship and project is given in the description about AI/ML in drug discovery as well as AI/ML in biology. AI in agentic AI is now closed, so we cannot take you there. But of course, if you have applied for the Watson scholarship, wise.biotechnica.org, then you can get all of this at a very minimal cost, or maybe 100% scholarship also you can win. So if you are a talented person, money excites you, biology excites you, AI excites you. So I hope I was able to do justice with the video. Let me know in the comment section what more you would like to learn about AI, and let's win the world of AI and biology together. All the best.